Chapter 16 of History of the United States by Charles A. Beard and Mary Ritter Beard. Part 6. National Growth in World Politics. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Ben Wilford. History of the United States by Charles A. Beard and Mary Ritter Beard. Part 6. National Growth and World Politics. Chapter 16. The Political and Economic Evolution of the South. The outcome of the Civil War in the South was nothing short of a revolution. The ruling class, the law, and the government of the old order had been subverted. To political chaos was added the havoc wrought in agriculture, business, and transportation by military operations. And as if to fill the cup to the brim, the task of reconstruction was committed to political leaders from another section of the country, strangers to the life and traditions of the South. The South at the close of the war, a ruling class disenfranchised. As the sovereignty of the planters had been the striking feature of the old regime, so their ruin was the outstanding fact of the new. The situation was extraordinary. The American Revolution was carried out by people experienced in the arts of self-government, and at its close they were free to follow the general course to which they had long been accustomed. The French Revolution witnessed the overthrow of the clergy and the nobility, but middle classes who took their places had been steadily rising in intelligence and wealth. The Southern Revolution was unlike either of these cataclysms. It was not brought about by a social upheaval, but by an external crisis. It did not enfranchise a class that sought and understood power, but bondsmen who had played no part in the struggle. Moreover, it struck down a class equipped to rule. The leading planters were almost to a man excluded from state and federal offices, and the 14th Amendment was a bar to their return. All civil and military places under the authority of the United States and of the states were closed to every man who had taken an oath to support the Constitution as a member of Congress, as a state legislature, or as a state or federal officer, and afterward engaged in insurrection or rebellion, or given aid and comfort to the enemies of the United States. This sweeping provision, supplemented by the Reconstruction Acts, laid under the ban most of the talent, energy, and spirit of the South. The condition of the state governments. The legislative, executive, and judicial branches of the state governments thus passed into the control of former slaves, led principally by northern adventurers or southern novices known as scallywags.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?